Hello and welcome to Sophie's Carefree Kitchen. As you can see, the sun is out and the flowers are coming out, and spring is the perfect time for making elderflower cordial. So I've got my basket and we're going to pick some flowers. Now the flowers want to be quite young flowers, so if they're not all open then that's fine. When you pick it, make sure you get the whole head. So you can see here I've nipped it just at where it starts branching, and then I can put that away. Now you want to avoid flowers that have brown or dead heads on them, but if it's got a couple then you can just nip those off before you start the process back at home. But you want to collect at least 12 but maybe 20 flower heads, and then we'll see later how much that will make. The best time of day to collect your flower heads is in the morning, but after the dew has dried. And it's really important to remember not to strip an entire tree, because these flowers will turn into berries later, and it's a really important food source for the birds and the other animals. So try and take it from a few different trees, and that should help the flavour as well. Our next job is to make the syrup. So for that we need 2 kilos of white sugar, so that can be granulated or caster, and then 1.2 litres of warm water. So we can put it in the pan. Initially you want to have the cooker on a low heat until the sugar is dissolved, and then later we'll bring it to the boil to make the syrup. Once our syrup's boiling, then it's time to go and steep the flowers. Once you have your syrup, pour it into a Pyrex dish. And then, having given your flowers a bit of a shake earlier to get rid of any bugs, put them in upside down, like so. Once all the flowers are in, then put half a sliced lemon in amongst the flowers. And then we're going to leave this to steep for at least 24 hours. So after 24 to 48 hours of steeping your flowers in the syrup, then we're ready to ladle it out. So what we need is another dish, a colander, a clean tea towel, and a ladle. So we're just going to ladle it in, and then we're going to let it drip through. Once you've ladled it all in, then you can leave it to drip through, and then once that's happened you can discard all the flowers and the lemon pieces. Then you'll be ready to pop it into your bottles. I have a previous video when I was making cider of how to do the sterilisation, so you can check that out, and then you'll be sorted. Okay, once it's drained you can put that to one side, and then we just need to get our syrup into a jug or something with a pourer so we can get in the bottle. And then we can try and get in the bottle. This is always an art form. Okay, there we go. And you can put this in the freezer as well. It lasts like this about 6 weeks in the fridge. If you want to freeze it, you can put it into plastic tubs or into an ice cube tray, and then you can just pop out a portion at a time. And it goes great with lemonade, water, you can put it in your cooking. There's all sorts of things that you can do with your elderflower cordial.